Hello.
Hello. Hello, Governor.
What's up? How was your day?
All right. Waited forever for a stupid COVID test was stupid.
Well, you gotta get them sometimes. You got a new. Just put it in your mouth.
Did you see that video I sent?
Yeah.
Messenger?
Put your finger in your nose, ass, and in your nose.
There you go. That's a new one.
I take it you were negative.
I took it today, the 24 to 48 hours.
Oh, well, they got one Walgreens. Like Nate went and got one. To travel for the military, had to have one for 72 hours for he traveled, and they told him in like 15 minutes.
No, I have it like in an email proof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking it to that consulate.
Well, that's what they did for him. Gave him a thing to give the airline.
So no, but I was parked in the parking lot, and I was early, and I knew I was early. I set up the appointment for 5, but I was early, and sitting there waiting and waiting. I was the first one there, and then this motherfucker come up and didn't pull in a parking spot. He was across it the other way. You're supposed to be facing north and south, and he was facing east and west.
Yeah.
Taking up like 2 spots. And she went out and did him first.
You're like, oh, hell no, bitch.
I wasn't very happy about it.
Did they get all up on that brain?
No, this one they didn't go up as deep. Because in Minnesota, I had to have it every week.
And they go deep.
And this one, they just barely touched my nose.
Yeah, their tests have gotten better. So would you have to have it so many days before the concert?
Yeah, 3 days prior to.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to be there Friday.
But that's smart of them, really.
It was either that or proof of a COVID test.
What about vaccines? If you had a vaccine, you still had to have a test?
Or I mean, or a vaccine, not a COVID test.
Oh, yeah.
Have to have a negative COVID test or a vaccine.
Well, you could have got shot while you were there, too.
I'm not getting a fucking shot.
Fine. I'm getting ready to get my 3rd one. Fine.
Nope.
Fine.
We are with it.
Fine.
Good.
Fine. Oh, shit. I'm tired. So dude built this computer. Why ain't he using it?
This is an inspector.
Yeah,
It was one of my old inspector buddies, and he games and streams. And we were just talking last night because he was giving me shit on Rocket League when I was playing. He was watching my stream.
Yeah.
How bad I play.
Yeah.
And then I started texting him afterwards. And I said, well, I'm going to get a PC eventually. He said, well, I've got one I built. You can fucking have it. I said, what do you mean? Fuck, don't you want it? He says, none of my buddies are building PCs, and I'm just going to go back to Xbox. There's no sense in me having it. So, okay. And we started talking. And so he's going to sell it. And he'll sell it to me on payments and everything.
It's a good nice machine. He's got top-notch parts. Oh, fucking dogs. Hold on. Minnie comes home and she sits out there on the phone while the dogs go nuts. I'm gonna start shooting our car with paintballs.
She does it on purpose just to fuck with you, I bet.
Oh, I guarantee it. Freaking annoying. But no, those. Oh, god damn it! Hold on. maybe they're done.
Maybe.
But anyway, no, the parts he put in there were all like top-notch parts.
Well, he's an inspector, and he makes more money than I do. He actually worked for the company that hired me, Tulsa Inspections. He was actually in the upper office. His dad owned the company.
Oh yeah.
And he left. So he got more stupid money than I got. And you know how I do. He don't pull no punches either. So
Right. Because he didn't, like, in those prices he gave you, in that prices, he didn't list none of his fans, and all his fans were in that. Hold on. But anyway, as I was saying, he didn't list any of the fans. He had like 9 Corsair fans in there, Corsair water cooling. None of that's listed. That's another $200-300. So,
yeah, and that's what I told him. I said, why are you selling it? And he says, because I've got a ton of money in it, and I really can't sell it for what I got in it. He said.
Oh no, not if he built it recently.
6 months ago.
See, when you go to the pre-built places like NX, they still build the computer too. You tell them the specs, they build it, but their parts are cheaper because they build so many computers.
Right.
But they also don't have like the Rogue Strix G90, 390s, 3090s, and everything else he had in there. He had except the motherboard. I don't know what the motherboard was, and the one I put together. But yeah, that's definitely a nice machine.
He's supposed to get me the specs, and we were just talking about it, and I said, well, okay, how much? And he sent me this. He sent me that picture that I sent you, and I said, okay, I know nothing about computers, so he said, well, I'll get you the specs later. And I said, okay, what are you going to do with your monitors? And he says, well, I probably won't need them. He says, I'll throw in the monitors, keyboard, and a mouse for the same price.
Well, the only thing with monitors, the monitors are super important. You don't need 2 144 hertz monitors. You just need one that you're going to game on. The other one can be a regular monitor that you're going to stream on. Go for your stream chat and shit. But those are important. That they're 144 hertz or better.
Right, and I'm sure at least one of them are.
Oh, I'm sure if he games, they are.
And if they're not, if he doesn't want to get rid of them, those aren't like hard items to come by.
No, I paid $279 a piece for both mine are 144s, and I paid $279 for them. And my 24-inch that I use for my chat screen up top, it's not. It's just 1080p monitor. It's like $150. And the only reason I got a streaming PC is because I had all the shit already except the PC, and it's just easier to deal with. Doesn't take up all my space.
Gotcha.
Your videos and your video editing and shit, that takes up a lot of space.
But he's supposed to send me the specs in the next couple of days, the actual specs, so haven't heard anything from him today.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you can buy it now and have a top-of-the-line machine now, or you can wait and hope that the chips go down. But from what my buddy that works at Ford told me, you're not going to believe this shit. I said, Marty, I thought you were off. I thought Ford was like shut down because of no chips. He goes, you're not even going to believe what I'm going to tell you. I'm like, what? He goes, you know how them trucks we build? He's like, yeah. He goes, we're taking them apart and they're selling them for scrap. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, it's going to be so long since they have chips, they'll make more money, return on their money, scrapping all these trucks. I'm talking about a field of trucks.
Yeah, and they could probably write that off as a loss.
And that's probably what they're doing, but they're scrapping them.
Oh my God, send me one. I'll take one.
They don't have any chips in them, but yeah, I'm the same way.
I'll wait. I'll fucking wait.
But yeah, all them F-250s sitting out there truck plant, they're just taking them apart.
Oh my God.
He says it's going to be a year before they have chips. Maybe longer. So if you were going to buy some, now would be the time. It's probably good, though, because, I mean, how many cars are there out there? Hey, it's probably good that people had to buy some used cars. I'm glad I went ahead and got my new ones.
Well, the thing is with the used ones though, is they're selling for the prices of new ones.
Oh, well,
That's the fucking
trucks have
problem.
always been stupid. Right now, they're well, they gave me $11,500 for my 2008 Dodge with 150,000 miles on it.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, I know I can make money on both of mine.
oh, absolutely. Especially the diesels, especially. I'm trying to find like a '98 Dodge Cummins flatbed diesel,
Mm,
and yeah, they're pricey.
yeah, I'll keep mine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But if you own a business right now and you're in need of trucks and shit, you're kind of fucked.
Right. Unless you buy used, and then the used ones are eventually going to get scarce.
Yeah, well, I think part of this is I just read today that Toyota is investing $13 billion in electric car technology. I think part of this is also some kind of bullshit they're doing, trying to get some of these car manufacturers to start looking down that path.
Well, that's fine, but I'm sure they have to have chips for them too. So,
Yep.
what the fuck?
Because everybody pretty much already makes a nice electric vehicle. Volkswagen's got a nice electric SUV, Jaguar, Ford. I mean, and actually,
I'm not against electric cars,
they
but
don't
there's
make
going to be a
sense
point.
for everything.
No, and then there's going to be a time where them batteries are done, and then you're going to have a pile up of fucking batteries, and then what? You know, you just can't.
That's what they're trying to
way.
do is figure out how to make these batteries from southern lithium.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention we just pulled out of the biggest lithium deposit in the world.
You know, I'm okay with it, but we're not ready for it yet. We're not. The infrastructure's not there yet.
No. But they need to start shifting that way. I think mainly the most helpful thing environmentally wise would be making the tractor trailers more self-drive, electric. You know, the big fuel consumption vehicles, they're on the road all the time. Buses, tractor trailers. I think that's where it needs to start.
Right.
But
And
like
they are making some of them. That's where Joe's going too. Joe's going to a company that does electric trucks,
mm-hmm.
and it's going that way. It's just we're not
ready
for it yet.
Takes time to get there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem that Toyota was talking about. Is they're trying to get it where it's affordable, and right now, the stuff it takes to make electric cars make them not that affordable. That Volkswagen SUV was only, I mean, I could have got it for real close to what I paid for me. It's like 42 with rebates and everything. But I'm like you. I'm just like, what do you know? I've never owned one. They're expensive if something goes wrong. I ain't there. Where do you charge it if you're not home? But I was reading an article though. Toyota's working on theirs with charges itself, which makes perfect sense to me. The wheels spin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they should.
You remember when the Honda Insight come out?
Mm-hmm.
That sumbitch was $50,000-$60,000.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking stupid. I don't know what they are now, or if they even make them. But
they make a lot of the electric over gas motor cars that aren't that expensive, like the Chevy Cruze and.
Yeah, Joe's got one that's a hybrid and does both.
Right.
And it's a Toyota.
Right. Like McLarens are that way. I don't know if you knew that.
Mm-mm.
The McLaren supercar, they're electric and gas hybrids. But no, it's gonna be this whole chip thing. That's why I said you might want to get that computer, because if it starts to affect, because it did already affect some graphics cards, but some of the CPUs are going to get affected, I think. There's just so much of that shit out there, though.
I'm probably going to buy it, but I want specs on it. I want to see, and like you said, the benchmarks. I want to see that, and then I want to find out if it's wireless, which I'm sure it probably is.
It is. I looked up the motherboard. It's wireless card. It's got wireless. It's just built into the board. You can run it either way.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I probably will run. I want it hardwired, of course. It's better, but like I said, my house, all my shit, my box and router and all that bullshit is in the front of the house.
Well, you got to understand those computer wireless cards are a lot different. The computer is a lot different than the Xbox. They're a lot more performance minded and streamlined and do more things. mean, like, because, you know, you can change your graphics settings. You can change all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not even ready. Even when I get it, I'm not ready. I don't have a fucking table. I don't have a chair. I don't have, you know, I probably got another $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to spend before I'm even ready.
I got a real nice piece, gaming desk for like 500. Got a chair for like 500. But then you start buying mics and soundboards. It's a hobby. I mean, it's a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what Noodle have in his setup total? He didn't buy a desk or nothing.
65.
Yeah, but
he already had the desk. He already had the chair.
But he got a Go XLR, which is a nice little thing to have. Stream decks are nice to have if you can get one of them. But I haven't bought a Stream Deck yet. That's my next thing. A nice XLR mic. You got to have the soundboard to run it. But you can run your headset. Yours is going to be a little... It's easier when you have one PC, too.
Yeah, he had... It's about $6,500 in the setup he had. And like I said, he already had the desk. He already had the chair.
Mm-hmm.
So... I'll get it, and it'll sit in the back room for a little while. But I'll have it.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of those NVIDIA cards. That's just me, though. I always had problems with them. I run AMD, and I run AMD chipsets, too. But even with all my shit, I still have a dream. You know, I still have a dream computer I want to build.
Like I said, I was planning on jumping on the PC bandwagon, but I wanted to wait till I got moved into my house. Because I don't want to have to set up a game room, then have to fucking tear it down. There's no sense in me setting up a game room when I'm not there.
Right.
So.
But when you get your house, you'll do it. And then, you know, and if you're going to do a single PC setup, you almost got to buy big spec PCs if you're going to stream and game at the same time. Unless you're Will and you get some fucking weird prototype fucking card that does shit it shouldn't supposed to. Will's computer should not play games and stream at the same time with this graphics card. For some reason, it does a good job.
What is it you said I needed to get?
A good setup. If you're going to stream and game, you almost got to have that 3080, 3090, somewhere in the neighborhood. Will's got an AMD, like an AMD RX 580. And he shouldn't be able to stream and play games, but his computer does it. It's weird.
I don't know. Oh, we'll see. Like I said, I ain't gonna really fuck with it too much until after we get back. All these concerts and shit I'm going to, I'm gonna have about $12,000 worth of guitars, and I don't even play.
Oh,
there's
like
that
too. That's your hobby. It's your hobby. Do what you like.
But I'm getting set up a fucking big ass, you know, man cave game room. And it's, you know, I'm gonna hang the guitars on the wall. I got all my pops to put up. I got all these signed albums and shit I'm gonna put up. I just gotta get it.
I mean, you live close enough now where you probably start looking for a house.
Well, I'm waiting on this guy to sell the house. Remember that guy that's
gonna
sell that house with a big ass garage? Yeah, that's the one I want. I'm just waiting for him to sell it. The only thing that house doesn't have that I wish it had was a basement.
Not to. Oh, a basement.
I'm gonna build a house. I'm gonna build a house. Find me about 3 or 5 acres and build me a fucking house.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to build one. If I built one, it would be like a net zero house, you know, geothermal, gray water.
I don't want to fuck with it either. I'm 51. I'm probably not going to have the patience for it either. But if you go look at houses, you can't find one house that has everything you want.
Houses are so fucking expensive right now. It's crazy. There's a house by my little brother's that is like a little 3-bedroom shotgun house, and that's nice. But they want $208,000 for it. A year ago, you buy a house for $100,000. I seen it the other day.
Well, they're building them here. They're listing them or building them here quicker than they can sell them.
Oh, it's yeah. Well,
I
the
don't,
rates are super low, but the houses are super expensive.
I don't understand where all these people are getting all their fucking money.
It's easy to buy a house.
There's additions here that these houses are 300, 400, $6,000, and these people are buying them with no yard, right up next to each other, and they're paying it. I don't fucking get it.
Well, they're doing 30-year mortgages, and they're getting 1 to 3%. Well, it's like 3% now, 3.5, but it's still pretty low.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
And two incomes.
There's some that, yeah, there's some additions that we've been working in that the overhang from one house is on the property of the other house.
Oh
That's how
yeah,
close they
I
are.
would never buy a big old house close to another house. Wouldn't buy a little house close to another house.
Mm.
I agree. That's stupid. If I have
got,
$400 home's gonna be on 12 acres.
Well, not in India, it ain't.
I would never
not
live
in
in
India.
India.
It's not. But they've got them so close that the way they build the houses, they stagger them. One house has one garage on one side, and the other house has the garage on the other side. And the driveway drives up, and the garage is behind the house. It's a two-car garage. If you back that car straight up on the left side of that garage, you're running into the house because it's at an angle. And if you come out the other way, the gas meter is in the driveway, basically in the driveway, and you could hit it.
That's how them developers make money, though, because they build all them houses on them half-acre lot, build like 3 houses on it.
Yeah, and I talked to the builder out there, and he says, I can't build them quick enough. He says, I have them sold before I even got the land cleared. He says, it's crazy. And he just keeps building.
That is crazy.
It's insane. And no yard. 2 foot of yard, 2 feet, maybe 4 feet, all the way around the house. That's your yard. That's it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck a whole lot of that. That's just dumb. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either. But I don't. My kids, I'll try to keep them from renting if they move out. If I even have to buy the house and rent it back to them, because renting's stupid.
It is, and I've been doing it for way too long.
Yeah, you're in a different situation though. But think of the equity you'd have built in a house if you were just.
But if you talk to the big guys that make all the fucking money, they say never buy a house. They say rent.
Yeah,
They say let the landlord worry about everything else. He says don't buy a house. He says it's close to an investment worse than a car.
Which I disagree with that.
Some of them.
I think it's how you look at it. I mean, I bought my house 14 years ago. I can sell it tomorrow and pocket 130 grand. I don't think that's a bad investment. Plus, I've lived in it all this time.
Right. I don't agree with them either. But if you listen to them, that's what they say.
Like Dave Ramsey, I think that guy's a fucking moron. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. His whole plan makes sense for people that just want to be, safe and secure. But telling a kid, they teach in high school, and telling a kid in high school to pay off all your stuff is a recipe for disaster. They never build any credit. They never have anything super nice. You can't just pay cash for everything in today's world.
No.
Even if you got the money, sometimes it makes more sense to finance shit just to build your credit.
Well, and that's what I was watching another video the other day, and that's what one of the people on there said. Anything that you have to pay monthly, put it on a card.
Yeah.
Put it on a card, and then just when that bill comes in, pay it.
That's what I do.
That's building credit.
Yeah. Plus, I get 3% cash back.
Yeah.
Always.
That's the way to do it. He says, and then also you need to leave some on there too. They said because depending on when they run the credit check or whatever, then if you've paid everything off, then that can be negative as well. Instead of showing that you've got so much history of paying.
Right. Well, it's my mom's got a ton of money and she buys everything. She buys her cars on credit cards and pays them off in like 3 months. But what's stupid is
on my credit card to do that.
the last car she bought, they were gonna pay cash for it, and she don't buy expensive cars. She bought a new Hyundai SUV, cash fee for. If I need to pay months for it, I'll pay it off for it. Still, she get this price.
Stupid.
There's a closing dealer. Oh, it's I don't know. The stock market, and then all the crypto went into taste. The SafeMoon guys just need to stay off the internet. If you ain't got nothing good to say or nothing, then just stay off the internet.
Well, I can keep everybody.
I get it. Today, 16% earlier. It was on the way
Everybody in the loop.
10%.
But look at Bitcoin. That's their move.
Yeah, because my sheet today 7's been going for a while. On 10%.
Usually that follows.
Two things both on Bitcoin just what's on. If they like it correctly.
It's because they're errors. All it.
Do you know how much off once it?
Oh yeah, I will. For sure.
No, since and gold, 100% of those coins started out like Safe Moon and Sheeb and all these little coins, and they're all at least 10 cents to $1 to $10. That's been 5, 6, 7 years.
Right.
There's hundreds and hundreds of coins that are over a penny.
Come rocket.
I don't know about that. I haven't looked at that one in a while. Well, your helium
Can I eat some
coin's done
cummies?
pretty good.
Mm-hmm. My miner's not doing what I wanted it to do, but it's sitting there making me money, but I'm not getting rich off of it yet.
Yeah, but it's making. At least it's paying for something, paying for itself to a degree.
Mm.
Oh. It could be doing nothing.
Yes, it is. It is making me something, but I was really hoping. But I'm in an area where there's not many people, and I know that if I got a, no, I don't want to call. Fuck off. I know that if I would get a bigger antenna, that I would probably increase it. But really, I don't want to put any more money in it. I just want to let it sit and spin.
Mm-hmm. Probably should have took it to Indy with you.
Well, and if I was reading it right when I set mine up, that's what my plan was to set it up here in the window, one of them. I bought two. But the way I was reading it was, if you go and change the location of that box from one point to another, they charge you. It's like so many coins or so much money or whatever. And I'd have to go back and read up on it to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said.
So they want you static.
Yeah. Because they want the network to grow, and so they can use it. But if you want to move it, then what I'll end up doing is putting one of them in the garage. If I get that house, I'll just put it in the garage, get my big antenna, set one of them in the garage, and I'll put another one in the house. I'll have them both running.
Probably not a bad plan.
Or, I don't know, I may sell the other one. Fuck, I don't know. New.
You need to find somebody that lives in the city somewhere.
Yeah.
Say, I'm going to send you this. Look at your internet, and I'll split what I make with you. Send it to Jeezy. He lives in the middle of the damn everything.
Yeah, he said he wanted to buy my other one. I don't know if I'll sell it to him or not. I don't know. I haven't decided. They're so hard to get. It takes forever to get one.
I don't. Yeah, and I don't know which ones are good and which ones. I get advertisements for them all the time. They're just like little boxes, a couple of antennas on them. They're like $300 and something bucks.
I like my rack too. I do like it, but I don't know.
Well, they want you to be making money because that's how the coin becomes valuable, is the transactions.
Right. Right.
This is my last one.
Can't get Jeezy on the game long enough to ask him about it, and I remembered it until now. Oh, you want to buy it?
It wouldn't do me any good. I live out in the country, son.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it is a little city where I live, and I'm like 12 miles from downtown, but I don't know what the range on those things are, nothing like that.
That's what they say. Get the bigger antenna for, increases the range. So I don't know either.
I don't know if it'd do me any good. That's the one that's kept me from buying one. I don't know if it'd do anything.
Right.
So, or else I
I'll
would.
see if Jeezy.
If I lived in the
Yeah,
city,
we'll see.
like if I lived, or if I even if I knew somebody that lived like in the middle of the city that I trusted.
I'll see if DJ or Jeezy's still interested in it.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. When'd you do all that blue?
Last night.
You did that
I couldn't
yourself?
sleep. Yeah. But I was trying to leave my turquoise underneath. And it
Wanted to stream the poker game's about the only thing I can stream, and it streams okay. So I just stream for about an hour. I'll take a shower.
Like it.
I brought you food.
I see that.
Because I was
Hold on.
getting.
You can't stream Fortnite and Indy.
I tried to stream Rocket League last night. It just would not. It wasn't having it. Wasn't having it.
Well, that's pretty demanding.
Just wasn't having it.
Well,
Fortnite's hit or miss.
You can also, once you get a computer, use your Xbox to play on and stream on your computer as well. You just have to get a capture card, which you can buy an external or internal, but the sound's kind of difficult to get going. I don't know how you do the sound on a new Xbox. After you get a computer and start gaming on it, you won't ever turn that Xbox on. Unless you feel like gaming in the living room or something.
Well, like right now, if I had the PC right now, with me traveling, I would probably still take the Xbox back and forth. Or
sure.
maybe if I get it all set up, maybe I leave the Xbox here and use the PC at home. I don't fucking know. But, or I may sell the Xbox. Fuck, I don't know. Joe's looking for one. I can sell it to him. I don't know. And then I gotta buy all my fucking games again.
But they're not as expensive. And they're
Why aren't they?
So games don't cost $60-$70 on PC. Even
Really?
day one release on Battlefield's $59. Still close, but there's so many more games, dude. Once you get a Steam account, there's so many games, and there's so many free games. And there's so many games that are like way different. But no, they're not as expensive. There's and they don't stay as expensive as long either.
We'll see. More than likely, I'll probably get.
But you'll
like I said,
probably
even
still play controller though.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I can't. I'm. How long have we been playing? Fucking 20 years? I don't think I can go to a keyboard. I really don't.
Yeah, I play mostly on controller. Some games I play on my keyboard. The mouse, it's hard to get the hang of, and plus you got you got your mouse hand. It's
Yeah, I'm not coordinated enough.
all you do is hook your controller up to a wireless thing adapter, just like your Xbox.
Yeah, I'll stay controller, but yeah, like I said, even if I buy it and it sits in the back room for a little bit, I'll have it.
Yeah, but as far as streaming though, it adds so much. Like I can record my gameplay without streaming it, and make videos. You can record all your gameplay on your hard drive, clip it, get you a decent video editing program. That's what I was telling you about space. Even if you get an external hard drive, it takes a lot of space in your.
Well, I've got 10 terabyte external now.
Yeah, so you can use that as your external to put your videos and shit on.
Yeah, because I won't need to hold my games on my Xbox anymore.
And a lot of your games, a lot of Xbox, they have the Game Pass for computers got a lot of games on it too.
We'll see. I was going to jump, but I just wasn't expecting to jump this soon. But that's the thing. You got to jump on it when it happens.
Well, especially the way graphics cards are and shit. That's just, that A6, that strict card that he's got's a really nice card. It's one of the more expensive cards. Yeah, and plus once you play one of those first-person shooters, like if you play Warzone, you got the FOV slider out, and you can see all this map, and you're running at like 170 frames. You'll be like, why the fuck haven't I done this sooner?
Right. And see, my plan is I'll have them 2 monitors, and then I've got that 48 that I got here in the hotel. I'll put it up above and like watch TV and shit on it.
You can do that. Well, that graphics card will actually run like 4 monitors, I think, 4 or 5. But you know, it takes more graphics card the more monitors you run. But I've always run 2 on mine. But when you if you get it and you need help setting anything up, just let me know.
It
takes a minute.
I'll
to
definitely
learn.
Want 2 monitors. No, yeah.
But if you're gonna stream, you gotta have 2 monitors because your chat needs to be on one. But then once you get a computer, you can get the Streamlab shit and all the fancy shit, and the overlays, the good cam, and you'll be like me. You'll buy green screens. I got a whole closet full of shit here I don't use. I'm gonna use to set Mindy up.
And
then
I was hoping to get started on it and get a PC when I made affiliate, but it sounds like I'm gonna have a PC first.
Could be affiliate in no time.
Taking me longer than I want it to.
Well, you could do it in a week if you wanted, but
I know.
Trying to be difficult.
I'm getting tons of followers from Facebook.
Oh, I told you.
Follow pages.
Well,
I'm getting tons of them. I'm already up to 111.
Yeah, I don't do the follow for follows, but my Facebook gaming gets way more traffic. It gets tons of traffic. I think it's just there's not as many people on it. But I do follow a lot of pages on Facebook. I didn't necessarily don't know they're follow for follow, but I'm sure they follow me back.
Yeah, this page they'll be people throw up their Twitch thing or whatever.
Oh yeah, and you just
You're not. Yeah, it's not supposed to be follow for follow. Twitch is against that, but that's what the page is called. Twitch F for F. That's what it's called.
I was talking more the Facebook gamers follow back, but oh yeah, I mean, I just need to look
I've already
at how
got my 50.
Facebook monetizes it.
But since I deleted all of them, I already had 50 once I deleted all of them. I think I was at 51, and now I'm already back up to 112. So I've doubled, and they're real people.
Yeah, well, I think I had
raided my room and shit.
150 something before I did that. Yeah, I don't care. It's Mindy. That's what's gonna be bad is once I set her up, she'll like fucking crush it. Cause the girls
just get her some low cut shirts and she'll be in.
She'll fucking crush it. And be cool. I tell you where I got most of my traffic and like growing the TikTok. I had people come on my stream and say, yeah, from TikTok or whatever. But I also started going to the Outrider streams and hanging out and shit. They just don't have very big following, but those guys come and hang out every once in a while. I haven't streamed in a while. Just got killed fucking around. Yeah, that'd be the dream. Sit around and play video games all day for money.
Yeah. That's my
Twitch
goal.
is probably going to get a little easier to get traffic on now that all the big guys are leaving. I heard Nick Merckx was talking about leaving, which would be stupid because he just got lurched into the #1 streamer.
YouTube has to be paying them out the ass for them to jump.
Well, think about so Tim the Tap Man had 60,000 subscribers at $250 a piece a month. So do the math.
Right.
They're definitely
they
paying
had to
him
have
out
paid
the
him
ass.
Had to have for him to jump because Tim was the #1 guy on Twitch.
But he does get to play with Doc Disrespect again, and they were pretty good buddies, and they weren't allowed to play together.
Yeah.
Courage and Nade Shot, they all jumped at YouTube. But Twitch has had a lot of problems with these hate raids and the everybody bitching because they don't take care of their affiliates and their partners very well, and
Mm.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
Yeah, all I want is 2,000 or 3,000 a week.
that's
And
it.
I'll
That's
quit.
it. Me too.
That's it.
Me too.
And I'll quit.
Me too.
12,000 a month. I need to divide that by just subs. See how much
Well,
money I
that's
need.
just sub money. You get other money too.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not all
Right.
you get. Ad money. I mean, hell, I made as much on more on ads than I did on subs my last month. But that was one of the things they're bitch about. The Twitch streamers bitch about is the algorithm where they don't get seen, and then how to share clips on Twitch. How they just go to a clip graveyard. Where on YouTube they kind of advertise your clips for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but YouTube, like I said, I'm gonna have to go try it again to like get verified before they let me stream.
Did you not get
live.
verified yet?
I'm sure I did. I just haven't gone back in there. I think it's just a matter of them sending you the email to confirm or whatever. But I think it's anything like TikTok. You got to be certain amount of followers before you can do it on TikTok. I thought. Guess I was wrong there. You said you've been on there, but you got 2,000. So
I don't know about the YouTube. I got the Facebook gaming thing. I've got one set up. I haven't never done it.
I got YouTube. I got all of them. Just haven't done a lot of my YouTube. I used to post videos when we played PUBG back then. It actually, if you were going to be a career, I know we tease about it, but if you were going to do it for a living, it would take a lot of time to do it right.
There's work into it. It's not just sitting and playing. There's more to it than that.
You have to, brand yourself, videos. I mean, it
And I guarantee, as big as Tim was, I guarantee he had assistants. He had.
No, yeah,
no
him and Doc and all them guys have editors and graphics guys and all kinds of shit. Yeah, they don't do all
They'd
that.
have to have.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't do all that shit themselves. They have like a team of people that are actually there when they're streaming that help mod their stream and everything else. You got 60,000
Well, yeah, because I was
people
watching
talking.
Tim the other day. I was watching him because there wasn't shit going on at work and nobody else was on. So I watched Tim for a little bit, just watched him, and yeah, he was talking to somebody in the room with him while he was
I forget his name.
streaming.
Forget his name. Andy, or maybe that's Doc's guy.
I don't know.
Because they'll tell him to
He
clip
was
shit
definitely-
and stuff. And
Yeah, he was definitely doing that because what he was doing was trying to catch hackers. So he was just going in there and dying and then just watching people.
yeah. And then the Symphony, he's another big Warzone streamer. I was watching a YouTube video of him streaming. He got banned live for cheating.
Oh, damn.
He was playing, and he just got banned. He's like, I just got banned.
Wow.
The dudes who were playing was, well, you should be cheating.
Probably the video that I seen on TikTok is the one you're talking about. It's probably the one I seen. But he was playing, and he turned to the right to look at a trailer, and the guy lit up red behind the trailer.
Yeah.
And then he got
and
kicked.
he got banned.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he tried to play it off like he just got banned because he's good, and they don't act like, like, no.
No, you were cheating.
No, you're
And that's the
cheating.
way it should be. And they should zap the IP
Well,
three times, three
that's what they're
strikes, and you're
doing
fucking
now.
out. Yeah.
Oh, they're just zapping IPs now, period. That doesn't, it only works though. People that know what they're doing that hack, they use spoofers and not their real IPs and shit.
Mm.
I mean, that's just too much time to set up in a video game to set all that shit up.
Yeah, I'm just there to shoot the shit, play, and have fun. That's all I'm there for. I'm not here to cheat, because I'm not that good.
Right.
I enjoy playing.
Right.
And I think with some of the conversations that we have, with us streaming all together, I think we'll fucking take off, I think. We just got to get there.
Well,
We just
your
talk about
average
off-the-wall
goes
shit.
down. That kind of sucks.
Your average goes down.
Your average viewers.
Hmm.
So I was at like 60.
Yeah.
And now that I've been just streaming randomly and not really putting on TikTok or nothing else and getting like 1 or 2 viewers, I'm down to like 9.
9 is your average?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if you're streaming, I think your 3 is going to be easy. Even when I'm not around my computer, if I see you streaming, I turn it on and just plays.
I'm stuck on 2.2. I can't get over. I only need, 0.8 more. I just can't get over it. Like right now, I got it pulled up here. The one that's getting ready to drop off is the 1.1.
I'll put you
is
on.
1.1. So if I stream more than that, then that'll make my average go up. And then the next day it's a 1.4, and the next day is nothing. So,
and I'm not sure if it's the partner is 75 viewers average in a month.
Right, and that's what this is, 3 in a month.
Yeah, so it ain't like you can just, here, I'll join you. I didn't know you were streaming.
Yeah,
I mean, I really get you there and just go turn on my laptops and all my computers on, just put them all on you. You have like 5 viewers all fucking time.
And while I'm at the concert, I'm going to Twitch some of it.
Some of the variety streamers kill it, dude. That one guy that started filming his day-to-day life in New Zealand or wherever, dude's got like 2.5 million followers. And surely, if I ever did that, my life would be pretty boring at first.
Right.
And then when I start making like 60, 100 grand a month, Katie bar the door. That'd be the most entertaining stream on the fucking Twitch.
Right. Well, it's like the city game that I got, and I had seen him on TikTok. So the only reason I got it to try it is he'll get on there and stream it, and then people pay so many bits or whatever to name a road, to name a building, to name, and then they'll pay to destroy somebody else's property, and that's what he was doing to make his money.
Yeah. God dang it. My internet's not good. It's crazy too. Here's what's not fair about Twitch. So Amaranth or whatever, she's like one of the biggest female streamers. So the other day, she's got 20-something thousand people. Well, Nick Merckx is still on. She's got 20,000 people watching her. She's on right now. She's got 13,000 people watching her. I'm gonna go to her stream. Let's see what she's doing. The other day, she had 20,000 people watching her. The bitch is in a string bikini, in a hot tub, floating on an inflatable pickle.
Wow.
It ain't fair. You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
It's not fair.
I almost reported her ass because your whole ass is hanging out. If my left nipple popped out, I'd get banned.
Right.
Let's see what she's doing. She's doing ASMR right now, licking ears. She's licking ears.
Pokemon chick.
Oh my god. She has literally got these ears in her mouth, in a bra, licking ears.
That Pokemon chick is pretty fucking up there too.
Yeah, but she doesn't do sexual shit. She actually games.
No, she plays. Yeah, she games. She was in the new video with Bella Porsche, her new song. She was in the video with her. Her and a couple other gamers. Because Bella, she games too.
Yeah. Here, I'll send you a picture of your competition.
No, that's no competition. No. Pussy runs the world. We know this.
This is ridiculous. This needs reported.
It's not going to be reported.
I said I'm going to get Mindy some ear mics and she can just suck on them.
Yeah, do a little background on it and see what the fuck it is. But yeah, there's one AMSR that's a guy driving in the rain, and it's just a video on loop.
Well, she's literally getting her tongue all up in these ear microphones and everything else with her titties hanging out.
Yeah, she don't even have to do that. She could just sit on there and shoot the shit with people that come in there.
So if you
hanging out.
sub to her, she licks ears for 30 seconds. And if you give her 10 subs, she writes your name on her arm. For $250, you get a follow back on Instagram or Twitter.
Wow.
This is disgusting.
Oh, it's not disgusting. You just mad because you don't have tits.
13,000 people watching her lick these ears. I'm telling you, porn is. We got to figure out how to get a porn site going, Chimp. That's where the money is, son.